Bronchial arteries basically supplying supplying nutrition to the bronchial tree and to the pulmonary tissue. On the right side, there is one bronchial artery which is arising from the third right posterior intercostal artery. On the left side, there are two bronchial arteries, both of which arise from the descending thoracic aorta, as you can see over here, opposite the fifth thoracic vertebra, just lower, just below the left bronchus. Now, the deoxygenated blood is brought to the lungs by the two pulmonary arteries here. The pulmonary artery, this is the base of the heart occupied by the left atrium, and is returned to the heart by the four pulmonary veins over here. These are the pulmonary arteries. There are precapillary anastomoses between the bronchial and the pulmonary arteries. These connections enlarge when any of them is obstructed in any disease. The venous blood from the first and the second division of the bronchus is carried by the bronchial veins. Usually there are two bronchial veins on either side. The right bronchial vein drains into the azygous vein. The left bronchial vein drains into the hemiazygous vein. The greater part of the venous blood from the lung is drained by the pulmonary veins. Coming to the lymphatic drainage, there are two sets of lymphatics, both of which ultimately drain into the bronchopulmonary nodes. They are the superficial and the deep lymphatics. The superficial vessels drain the peripheral lung tissue lying beneath the pulmonary pleura. The vessels pass around the borders of the lung and margins of the fissures to reach the hilum. The deep lymphatics, they are draining the bronchial tree, the pulmonary vessels, and the connective tissue septa, running towards the hilum and draining into the bronchopulmonary nodes. The superficial vessels have numerous valves in them, and the deep vessels only have few or no valves at all. Though there is no free anastomosis between the superficial and the deep vessels, however, some connections exist which can open up so that lymph can flow from the deep to the superficial lymphatics when the deep vessels are obstructed in disease of the lung or of the lymph node. Nerve supply. The parasympathetic nerve supply to the lungs, here removed, is by the vagus. This is the vagus nerve over here. These fibers, parasympathetic, are motor to the bronchial vessels, that is, on stimulation of the vagus nerves causes bronchospasm. Secretomotor to the mucous gland of the bronchial tree, it increases secretions. And sensory fibers are responsible for the stretch reflex of the lungs and for the cough reflex. Sympathetic nerves are derived from the second to fifth sympathetic ganglionic chain, as you can see over here. They are inhibitory to the smooth muscles and the glands of the bronchial tree, and that is how the sympathetomimetic drugs like the adrenaline causes bronchodilation and relieve symptoms of bronchial asthma. Both the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nerves first form the anterior and posterior pulmonary plexus, situated in front and behind the roof of the lung. From the plexus, nerves are distributed to the lungs along the blood vessels